Well, once again, Diecast race fans, and welcome back to Bay City Speedway. And this time for the semifinals of the International Diecast Racing League, presented by Marcus Firegon and sponsored by Merch by Meekin. Check out Merch by Meekin on Facebook for all your custom metal sign and merch needs. My name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. Your top 12 in points have made it this far. Today we'll race 3 groups of 4, and the top 8 in points out of the 12 will then move on to the finals at GUINGOYO Diecast Racing. Now let's meet our drivers for Group A. First up on the pole position, driving the TVR Tuscan S for Numbskull Racing, it's Johnny Walker. Driving a 2019 Ford Mustang GT from New Jersey Drive Racing, it's Wally Champ. Inside back row, in the 2009 Corvette ZR1 from the Canadian Driving Club, it's Marcus Firegon. And finally, driving in the 1996 Ford Mustang GT for 4-6 Racing, this is Boog. Here we go once again up top, beautiful Bay City Speedway. Johnny Walker on the pole next to Wally Champ, Firegon, and Boog in the rear. Gate drops, we're racing. Down the bridge into turn 1, Wally Champ leads us around 1. Johnny Walker slides into second, towards the painted ladies, and there goes Boog into third. Champ across the cliffside, and Boog gets turned around, but he holds his spot. Wally Champ around turn 7, and he'll capture lap 1. Johnny Walker in behind him, and Boog in reverse will capture third place. Marcus Firegon will round us out. Wally Champ with a winning time of 9.872. Let's take our first look at the replay. Wally Champ grabbing the lead from the outside in front of anyone from Numbskull Racing is no small feat, folks. And check out Boog on the outside here. He gets excited and he spins out. Firegon knocks him back on track, albeit in reverse. And there's your finishing order. Back up top, lap 2. We'll rotate him one spot clockwise, putting Wally Champ on the pole next to Boog. Johnny Walker will slide back a spot next to Marcus Firegon. Down the Golden State Bridge, Champ the first into the divide at 165. Boog inside J-Dub, but blocked. Boog settles into third. Wally Champ leads him across the cliffside and down towards 7. And here comes Boog. Walker blocks, and there goes Firegon. Wally Champ comes across with a time of 10.202. Johnny Walker in for second. Firegon and Boog grabbing points as well. What a finish right there. That's 2 races in a row now that Wally Champ has led green to checkered. But remember, these drivers don't have to win their group. They just have to amass enough points to be one of the 8 moving on. And a clutch pass here by Firegon too. Every point matters. Foundation lap 3. Boog on the pole next to Firegon. Wally Champ and Johnny Walker in the rear. The front row needs points. There's the green, and Boog with the jump leads us down to the 165 and around turn 2. Wally Champ settles in behind him, and there's contact. All kinds of trouble, and Boog gets loose. Wally Champ's off the track. Boog spins again. Firegon goes by. Down around 7, Marcus Firegon captures lap 3, followed by a backwards Boog, and Johnny Walker takes third. Firegon across with a time of 11.706, and that'll help in his effort to get back in this race as we take a look at Wally Champ. Boog, taking advantage of his starting position here, held the lead for about a half a lap, but it wasn't easy as there was trouble early and in front of the ladies, which ultimately dispelled disaster for Wally Champ. Boog slides out again and again holds on to his position somehow. These points are huge, folks. Final lap 4. Champ clinging to a 2-point lead will start us outside back row. Firegon in the mix on the pole next to Johnny Walker. Boog needs a lot of help in the rear. Bunched up tight into turn 1. Firegon leads us out. Johnny Walker into second. In front of the ladies, Wally Champ into third, passing Boog. Firegon across the cliffside leads him down to 7. And Marcus Firegon will win lap 4, followed by Johnny Walker. Wally Champ across for third, and Boog for fourth. Props here to J-Dub for grabbing that 2 spot from the outside coming off the bridge. Champ passes Boog and goes right after Walker, but Walker wasn't having it. And by that time, Firegon was all but gone, and he'll take lap 4, and we'll check out our totals here in a second. There you go, folks. Group A is in the books. Fire Gone with 13, Champ with 12, Walker with 11, and good old Boog might be on the hot seat here with only 7 points. Let's meet Group B. Driving the 08 Lancer Evolution from Big Al's Custom Diecast, this is Didi. Driving an interesting 2018 Ford Mustang GT from G4 Diecast Racing, it's Daddy G. Driving the 1990 Acura NSX from Arlo Racing, this is Arlo. And finally, driving the 2020 Corvette for Vapor Racing, it's Sneaky Bob. Up top again, Group B. Didi on the pole next to Daddy G, Arlo and Sneaky Bob in the rear. Gate drops, there they go. Didi inches her way into the lead and Arlo follows on the inside. Daddy G gets loose. Around turn 4, Arlo all over Didi. Until I say that, then Didi just takes off. She'll win lap 1 rather handily with a time of 9.335, followed by Arlo, Sneaky Bob, and Daddy G in reverse. Great jump out of the gate here for Didi, but credit Arlo for keeping pace. Daddy G, a front row starter, gets loose early, and that's not what you want to do from the front row. It'll be a long road back into this thing from here. Back up top, lap 2. Daddy G slides over to the pole and welcomes Sneaky Bob to the front. Didi drops back a spot next to Arlo. Here we go, down the bridge, they're packed tight into one. Daddy G with the lead, Didi and Bob battle for second. Past the painted ladies around 4. Across the cliffside, turn 6, Didi and Bob spin. Around 7, and Daddy G comes across with a time of 9.464. Didi in reverse for second, Bob in reverse for third, and Arlo. Daddy G with them big-ass tires leads us gate to checkered here in lap 2, almost making up for the last lap. Didi and Bob going at it the whole time, all the way up to where they both spin out almost simultaneously. Lap 3, good time to make some moves here. Sneaky Bob on the pole next to Arlo making his first appearance up there. Daddy G and Didi in the rear. Gate drops and they're packed tight as Bob starts to sneak away. Around 1, Daddy G and Arlo touch. They're still going at it. Daddy G wins the battle in front of the ladies, and Sneaky Bob done took off. Down towards 7, to the backstretch, and here comes Arlo for second place. Daddy G across for third, and just barely, Didi takes fourth. Bob across with a time of 9.529, more than a full second in front of the rest of the field. Another great green to checkered here, this time by Sneaky Bob, who smartly got out of the way and let the rest of them battle for second. Arlo and Daddy G were in a scrum for 2 turns. Daddy G wins the battle, but Arlo wins the war. Oh, and I'm being told this is our last replay using the stationary cameras, as we've lost power to one of them for the remainder of the race. Final lap 4. We're all separated by 2 points, folks. Arlo takes his turn on the pole next to Didi, who's back in the front. Sneaky Bob and Daddy G in the rear. Here we go. Door to door to the 165. Arlo leads us out again, and Bob and Didi are fighting for second. Bob wins it in front of the ladies. Arlo leads them across the cliffside and down to the vacant party zone. Battling towards the line, and nothing happens. Arlo will take lap 4 win with a time of 9.722. Sneaky Bob across for second, and Didi and Daddy G will round us out. 4 very talented builders in this Group B, and there's a chance all of them move on. But we'll have to await the outcome of the next group to be sure. And here's our Group B final scores. Arlo and Sneaky Bob tie at the top with 12, Didi with 11, and Daddy G sitting on the bubble as well, now with a single-digit 9 points. Let's see if that's enough to hold up as we meet our drivers for Group C. Driving the 1971 Plymouth GTX from Lily's Boneyard, this is Lily the Dog. Driving in the 1968 Mercury Cougar for Rabbit Badger Racing, it's Nikki Chicky. In the 1997 Corvette from Team DRT3K, this is Sam Hall. Driving the 1967 Ford Mustang for Man-Child Motorsports, it's Papa Pugsley. One more time atop the hill here at Bay City Speedway. Lily the Dog on the pole next to Nikki Chicky, Sam Hall, and Papa Pugsley in the rear. Gate drops, here we go. Down the Golden State Bridge, Lily leads us in and out of turn 1. Nikki Chicky from the outside claims second. Down past the ladies, across the cliffside, Lily the Dog in complete control of lap 1 as she'll take the win, followed by Nikki Chicky, Sam Hall, and Papa Pugsley across for fourth. Lily with a time of 8.969. That'll be the fast time so far for the IDRL at Bay City. Another look at the replay here, and props to Nicky Chicky for grabbing second from the outside. We hope there's nothing wrong with Sam Hall's Corvette. And Lily the dog just out here making statements. Back up top, lap 2. Nicky Chicky slides to the pole and welcomes Papa Pugsley to the front. Lily moves back a spot next to Sam Hall. There's the green. Pack tied in nose to nose into the 165. Nicky Chicky flies out of turn 1 and into the lead. Pugsley in the second with Lily right on him. Nicky Chicky all but gone. Lily pleading for a way around Pugsley, and it's just not gonna come. Papa Pugsley holds off Lily the dog for second. Sam Hall in for third. Your winner, Nicky Chicky across with an impressive time of 9.098. The real battle was for second place, but for some reason, Lily never made a move to pass. I hope that doesn't bite her in the end. Foundation lap 3. Papa Pugsley on the pole, a point ahead of Sam Hall on the outside, 4 points behind Nicky Chicky behind him, 3 points behind Lily the dog. And we're racing. Like sardines into the divided 165, Pugsley wins the race off the bridge. Nicky Chicky goes over. Pugsley leads him down around 5 and down to the cliffside. Sam and Lily knock each other around. Pugsley around 7, and he'll take lap 3 with a time of 10.583. As we take a look at what's left of Nicky Chicky up here by the almost painted lady. Final lap 4. Last lap of the IDRL at Bay City Speedway. All drivers separated by 3 points as Sam Hall takes his turn on the pole next to Lily. Pugsley and Nicky Chicky in the rear. One more time down the bridge and into turn 1. Sam Hall on the inside leads us out. Lily in the second. Past the painted ladies. Down to the cliffside. Can Lily make this interesting? Around 7 and here we go. And no! Lily stays put again, and Sam Hall will win lap 4, wearing Lily as a cape. Nicky Chicky and Papa Pugsley round us out. Sam Hall across with a time of 9.528. One more look at our replay as the scores are added up. Yet another green to checkered for Sam Hall here, and that should knot us up pretty tightly on the overall leaderboard, which we'll see here in a second. First up, the totals for Group C. Lily wins the group with 12 points, Sam Hall with 11, and Nicky Chicky and Papa Pugsley in the garage with 10. Let's see how those scores hold up. And there you go. The 8 highlighted names are the drivers going through to the finals at GUINGOYO Diecast. Looks like 11 was the lucky number here today, folks. Thanks so much to Boog, Daddy G, Nicky Chicky, and Papa Pugsley for being here, but this is the end of the line for you. Congratulations to the rest of the group, you will advance. And that'll do it for the semifinals of the IDRL at Bay City Speedway, sponsored by Merch by Meekin. Follow these drivers on to the finals at GUINGOYO Diecast, link in the description. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been a presentation of Bay City Diecast Racing. My name is Daryl, and I've been your host. Be on the lookout for our next video, when we'll welcome 16 Volkswagen Bugs to Bay City for yet another Merch by Meekin sponsored event. Look forward to seeing you all there. Have a good one, everybody.